Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is episode 16 of my gameplay on Chellington Valley. If this is what you're looking for, please stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to Chellington Valley. So, I'm getting this grass tedded up a couple of times. We've got to go over it twice to make sure it gets down into that. I think it's like wet grass, and then it's like semi-wet grass, and then it's this semi-dry grass, and then we have to get it or let it dry out in the sun to get it up to the point of hay or dry grass, I suppose, depending on how you want to look at it. But that's all really hay is. It's just dried grass. So yeah, so I'm trying to get it all. I'm sure I'll miss a few bits here and there, but anyhow, I'm trying to get it all double tedded so it's all good to go. I'm glad we didn't do that hill because I was really struggling. That hill over in the upper corner there we didn't mow. I'm glad we didn't do it because I was really struggling to get some of the stuff around the edges of the hill tedded. So that would have just been a nightmare to try to ted that whole thing. But we are we're in late summer, but we are mid-harvest right now. We're in the middle of our harvest. So we're getting some stuff done around as far as that goes. But let's take a look. So if you remember, we have these two fields harvested. We're trying to take trees out of here, which I have. Where did I bring the truck back? Truck's back over there, so I need to get him back out there. But I think we're going to get, let's go ahead and get some course play set up with this guy. Oh, start her up first. What do we get off this? Yeah, TRITICALE, that's right. Back up a little bit. There we go. And then let's get ourselves some course play, course generation, field 1, and let's go around, we'll do 4 is probably plenty clockwise. Set that up a little bit, and I like to lower this down because I don't like them to miss anything. There we go, generate that. Perfect, okay. Let's go ahead and start course at the first waypoint. Drive course. All right, and you should, theoretically, and let's make sure you're set to, where's it at? Here we go. Stop during unloading, activated, perfect. Fantastic. Okay, good. So I want him to stop when it's ready to be unloaded. He's gonna get that. We got TRITICALE going on this, and we will get that harvested. So while that's doing, we're waiting on our carrots, and then, yeah, so how's our, back over to here. A lot of trees in this little thing here. And again, we're not going to buy, I don't think, a stump grinder. We'll just get what we can taken care of, and then we will we'll just lease it as needed. Because it's not, it's like a couple $100 to lease. It's $5,000 to buy, and we really don't need it, I don't think. So I think if we can avoid that, we'll be good to go. Jeez. Yeah, this is a bit of a disaster, though, to get this all cut up. And, well, that was just a nothing branch there. Go get that done. And actually, what would actually really help us here, if we do this, actually, if we landscape this to be dirt, we'll actually be able to see what we're doing a lot better. So I'm actually gonna, I know it's obviously gonna cost us some money, but we'll make it back. And I think just the headache it will save by me not getting lost and confused between bushes and trees, I think will be absolutely worth it. And then, of course, the other thing we're trying to get done this episode is I want to get some of the straw baled. I don't need all of it baled. Obviously we just don't need that much straw, so most of it's going to get probably cultivated into the ground, but I do want to get some of it off of there. There we go. Yes, that's much easier, much better. I can actually tell what's what now. Grab that guy. Maybe I gotta cut some of this off of here. There we go. Get rid of that. This has got some junk on it. There we go. That cut off. It's just its own. We'll cut that piece off here. Now, I would run the lumberjack mod. However, I'm trying to do this as having mostly only stuff that can be used on, obviously other than course play, because course play is just the exception to that rule. But I'm trying to use stuff that's only available to all platforms. That's kind of my main goal. That one we'll probably just stump grind that out. So that's why things are a bit different, just the way I'm doing things. There we go. Get some of that chopped off of there. There we go. And I think maybe we're like right in there ish. Oh, come on now. Yeah, right there. Okay, there we go. Our piece there. Set you over here. We'll get the truck over here in a little bit to get this unloaded. Or to get this loaded up, I guess I should say. There we go. Grab that piece. Get this put over here. Yeah, these weird trees are just... it's very time consuming to chop up and get taken care of, but they're fine otherwise. All right, let's get... can we lift that? I don't think we can lift that one. That might be a little bit too big. Yeah, I might have to get the tractor to get that one. And we can probably cut a little bit off the end there. Holy smokes, that combine already needs to be unloaded. Good gravy. Let's get this here. Okay, so where is our unloading setup? I don't know where I put our trailer. Hop back over to the farm and try to find it here. Oh, it's right there. Well, we need a tractor. Both of our tractors are busy doing something, of course. We have this guy here for logging. Let's use... Oops, nope, I didn't want to do that. There we go. Let's do that. We'll leave that out here. And then we'll take this guy to go pick that up so we can start getting stuff unloaded. But yeah, so obviously, I think carrots will have to be the next video. We're probably not going to get done with all this stuff at the end of this episode. Or we'll probably get a lot of it done, but we're not going to be far enough along where we're going to be able to skip forward to the next day. So carrots will probably be the next episode, be my guess. I'm trying to think. That actually might be no, it's not a stream yet. Not a stream, no. It'll still be an episode. Then after that, we'll have a stream, I think. Yeah, so there's this episode, which is 16, and then there's 17, and then 18 is a live stream on Wednesday. So I think that's the plan, but we will see. We shall see. Yeah, we'll get this guy back over to the farm, grab that trailer so we can get him unloaded. He didn't make it too far to get that thing full. We're going to get a lot of TRITICALE off of that field. I don't think we'll end up selling any of the harvest. A lot of it seems to sell best in the winter time, so we'll probably hold off so we can try to get the best prices because we got some stuff we want to buy. I know we talked a little bit about that last episode. Some of the equipment that I want to get. This tractor is going to need some good repair this winter. Let's grab this guy right here. There we go. Get this guy out to the field so we can start getting that combine going again. Actually, he's down on this side. There is an entrance down here at the bottom of this road. I'm sorry, I'm going to go in cab for a second just because it's easier to see with all these trees in the way. Yeah, there is an entrance down here on the bottom of the hill to be able to get up into this field, so that'll probably work out best for us as far as where the harvester's at right now. Oop, don't want to drive past it though. Right here. Should be able to just loop right up, get under this guy here. I do want to try to plant some oilseed radish before winter hits, if we can. Oh, we can get that taken care of, but we'll get this guy unloaded. Lots of TRITICALE. What's the price for TRITICALE normally? Let's see here. Some of the stuff we got. We got our spelt, and we have linseed's the other thing we have. So spelt, linseed are probably around $600 per 1,000 liters. Is probably good prices for those. And then TRITICALE is, gosh, I think it's this stuff here. Let's see. No, it's the other one. This guy right here. So TRITICALE looks like we might be able to get, yeah, it's probably about $600 per 1,000 liters. So right around that price. So not too bad. I mean, 75,000 liters of that, 81,000 of that. That's a really good harvest. And we're going to get even more off of this field for sure. So back up a little bit there. Get you over to the side just a touch so when the harvester gets back around, you're not in the way. Kill the engine so we're not just letting it run. But yeah, so I'll keep getting some stuff done around here. I think yeah, there's a lot to do, obviously, but we're getting stuff done. It's happening slow and sure. I do need to get this hay taken care of, or this hay tedded first. I think that way we can make sure that we don't need to worry about it. So that way it can just kind of dry on its own and it'd be good to go. So anyhow, I will see you guys probably a little bit. Yeah, well, again, we're probably not gonna get through today. So I'll see you guys later on. All right, folks, we are keeping working on what we got going on here. We're gonna go ahead and get our combine unloaded real quick. We've made some significant progress. We've harvested quite a bit already off the field, so that is definitely awesome. But yeah, we'll get this unloaded. I've sold a lot more wood. Made several trips. Looks like I did, what? Oh gosh, let me see. 12, 13, 14, about 14,000 or so in wood. So that's pretty good cash actually for that little spot that we're clearing down there. So can't complain about that. And I have a little bit left over there, but let's take a look. What do we got in the silo? As far as we're getting, what are we getting right now? Critical? Oh, good gravy. We already got 111,000 liters in there. What is that capacity? Is that 1, 2, 3? That's a 2 million liter silo. Wow. Well, I guess that could be around the whole, maybe the whole map, all the silos in them. I don't know. That's a lot of capacity though. That's great. But yeah, so we're getting a lot off this field. I mean, we still have a decent chunk of it left, so which is sweet. But if we hop over here, oops, geez, I'm making progress. This is our last tree, getting it cut down. I'm not sure. Gosh, part of me, since we have the cash, I think I might just buy this stump grinder because I don't know when I'm going to get all the other trees taken care of and stuff like that. So I might just have it or buy it so we have it. Yeah, I might just end up doing that. You know what? Let's just do it. I know but gosh, I'll end up, that way I don't have to try to get it all done. I can just do it as I want to. So yeah, I think it'll be better. We'll just buy that. All right, buy that. Yes, yes. Okay, we got that. Sweet. So yeah, we're making progress. I started baling actually up over here because I figured I'm not going to use all the straw. I might as well bale on this field first and then move this way if I need to, but I think that'll be more than enough over there. So let's try to get this last load of logs and stuff loaded up. I have a few small pieces over there I just want to throw in the back of the truck. And actually, I have super string. Yeah, I'm going to turn that back off. I had it on because this thing kept, when I was loading the last load, it kept hitting collision, so I had to carry it over certain aspects of the road as I went, which was kind of a pain, but that's okay. We got it figured out. It's all good now. See if we can get these guys loaded into here. Little pieces here. This one's got a weird collision on it too. You can see, like, look at that collision on there. Very strange. Some strange happenings are afoot, but that's okay. We'll get it all cleared out and taken care of. Actually, I'm on my laptop as I record this, so hopefully it doesn't sound too different, but I don't have, where I was going with that is I don't have my development commands, or my development commands, I think that's what they are, enabled, so I can't look into the ground and see what's below the surface, if you will. But anyhow, we'll get it done. Oh, don't knock those off. Don't knock those off. There we go. Okay, we'll move that over-ish. Yeah, that'll be fine. Do that. Oop. Do that. I bet you we can get this last one on here as well. Come on, let's get that on there. Let's fasten those tension straps. I can't talk today. I really can't. You guys are watching my mod review and stuff earlier. I really can't talk. That's a big piece of log down there. I don't know why. It's kind of stuck under the dirt, but let's see, where is this tree at here? So these things are so heavy. Like, I can't lift that, and yeah, even if I cut it up, I still can't lift it. So they're just so heavy. But let's see if I can't get some of this junk out of the way from almost all these darn tree branches that are just annoying me. That cut there. I'm very glad I painted it, because this would have been much more frustrating if I hadn't painted over the ground texture to be dirt. So I'm very, very pleased with that decision that I made. I'll probably have to make still another load even. I don't know if this will all fit on there. But goodness gracious. Some of these, part of this one here, we can get rid of these. There we go. All right, that's progress. We'll cut this guy off here. I was surprised, but I got a couple of really big logs, even though they're short, but off of this tree here. Well, not this tree, the other tree that I had going on. And those things, they sold for, I think, quite a bit. I think that was what was really bumped up the prices, to get a couple of $6,000 loads. But because I didn't make actually that many trips. I just made, what did I make, 3? I think I made 3, and I made all that money off of 3 trips, which is great. So come on, get rid of that stupid pieces of junk. There we go, and that one's under there. Okay, that's a separate piece there. we'll cut that. That actually cleared out a lot, just getting that little area right there. Sweet. And that big piece, we'll probably need to cut that in half. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, comment. See, the harvester already needs to be unloaded again. That thing is... This thing fills up super fast. Super quick. But anyhow, we'll get it unloaded here again. That's just the time we've been recording now, or I've been recording this little segment of the video. That was a lot there. And I think I will do a time lapse of... I like me baling straw. I mean, we don't have a whole lot else. Did harvesting last time? Yeah, why not? We haven't done that before, so I might do a little time lapse of that as we go through. I don't know when that'll be, but probably after this segment, I would think. And then I'm not sure past that what else I got left, or what else I'm going to get done in this video. It's been kind of just a video, kind of a little bit of chaotic, just getting some different stuff done and, you know, whatever else. But yeah, I'm not sure what the thumbnail will be for this, but if I can't grab some of this stuff here and get it loaded up. Oh, nope, nope, don't do the crazy things you do. That's a product of the what is it called? The big bag handler, or the big bag lifter is what it is, I think. Close enough-ish. Nope, that was terrible. My log loading has definitely not improved at all. But it's going to grab that bottom one, which I don't want to grab that bottom one. Let's see if I can't just grab that bottom chunk there. Pull that off. Yeah, then this one's not on it anymore. Oh, can I lift that one? Oh, geez. No sense in putting in all the effort to move it with a piece of equipment if you can move it by hand. Is there any other? Oh, that one I can too. Well, yeah, it's definitely get this. The ones I can lift up. Probably should have tested that on all of them. But I just thought they'd be too heavy for whatever reason. That's okay. We'll get them loaded up here. That one should be fine. Not going to be pretty, but again, these things are not, they don't usually load the way I'd like. I think that's the only ones we're going to be able to lift up. No, we're not going to lift that guy. So, okay. I could probably just drop you, actually. We're going to want to get a different angle before I load that. Yeah, we should be able to get this all done on one load. Yeah, we should be able to get it done. Now we can get this kind of created into a field. Or, well, make this part of the main field here. I think that, I mean, not, it's just more of a convenience for using the field, so we don't have to work around an island or anything in the middle of it anymore. So it's less about, I don't think that it's going to have such a significant impact on our harvest that it's going to matter a whole lot. But I mean, it will matter a little bit. Obviously, it's a little, well, that's a fair chunk of land here in the center. Oops. Yeah, see, I'm moving that one around down there. Ooh, did that come up? A little piece of it come up. Look at that. Well, no, I can't even lift that. Never mind. Not even going to worry about it anymore. All right, let's get this going. Oop, nope, don't. Stop your dancing. Get on the log trailer like you're supposed to. There we go. Perfect. Don't roll off. Oh, no. I should have hopped out and fastened the tension strap faster than that. Yeah, that's not going to be fun to move that around. See if I can't. I probably can just kind of pick it up a touch with this and get it on there. Otherwise, that would have been a perfect loading. That guy right there. If I get to this will help us get a little bit more precise. You know, I do like that you can get down to this angle with the CSE stuff. There we go. There we go. I don't think this is... Well, I might be able to get it on the outside there and back away. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. All right, we got to be quick about it. I don't want it to roll off, but I do want it to sit down a little bit. Okay, beautiful. Go back to normal view for that. All right, how's the harvester doing? Okay. Yeah, once I get this done harvesting, I will probably work on doing some straw balance. So yeah, I'll get this last little load of logs loaded up, and yeah, I'll probably have you guys go through a little bit of a time lapse here with some straw baling, and then I'll bring you guys back in and we'll wrap up the episode. So I'll see you guys here in just a bit. All right, welcome back, everyone. So I figured we would, oh, excuse me, geez. I figured we would go ahead and pick up some straw bales. And the one thing I will say, well, actually, one thing I want to show you guys that I got done, which, how should I go about doing this? Let's just do a fly. Let's just fly over there just to take a look. So I want to show you that I got it done. Let's turn that on. Just be a little bit faster to do it this way. But if we hop over here, after I got those guys cleared out of here, the rest of those trees sold off, I grabbed our stump grinder and got the stumps out of here, and then got the field plowed in using our little plow. So there we go. That field's good to go. We didn't need any of this straw. We only baled that much of this field, and well, we got 72 bales, which I think is enough for a good start for us. So we probably could get, I mean, we'd probably get 200, 300, 400 bales if we baled all these, probably more than that, maybe even. So yeah, regardless of that, we're just going to go ahead and do some baling. But the other thing I was going to say is what I've been very bad about doing is telling police stories in my stuff. I apologize, guys. So some of you guys may have heard the story I'm already going to tell because it happened fairly recently. And I talked about it in my live stream. So if you catch my live streams, then you may have already heard this. But if not, I'm still going to go ahead and I'll go over it in here or talk about it here because it was quite the story. And I think you guys would enjoy it. But so the other day, we got a call from a different place that said, hey, we have a warrant for this guy for felony assault. And then they're like, hey, can you guys go pick him up? We think he's at this house. So we went to the house. We got it all surrounded, all set up to go on this house. And we found a car outside that was registered to the guy that we're looking for. So like, okay, he's probably here. So we had officers. We had, I think, 5 officers in the front of the house between, watching the sides of the house. And then I think 3 officers contacting the guy. And then me and another officer were on the back of the house. So we had a lot of officers there. We were good to go. Shouldn't have been any issues. Anyhow, so they start knocking on the door and start announcing. And I'm on the back, so I don't hear any of this. But then all of a sudden I hear something up by where the house is at. And I couldn't quite see it because I had my eyes were on a tree that was in the way. Actually, I think we're going to put these over here. But anyhow, so there's a tree in my way because I could see half of the back of the house. But the noise was from the other half of the back of the house. So anyhow, this guy comes running down this hill because there's this big hill behind the house that we're at the bottom of. And this guy comes running down the hill, and it's the guy we're looking for. So I was like, oh no, there he goes. So I got on my radio, and on my radio I said something like, we got one bailing out the back, or someone's bailing out the back. And then I started chasing the guy, and I had my rifle with me because of just the situation. And also, to another side note, all of our grass bales appear to have rotted away, so they are gone forever, but that's okay. It was a test to see if they'd be able to withstand or stay there, but they did not, so no big deal. Can I move them now? Yep, okay. But let me get these unloaded, so I'll focus on this for a second, and then I'll continue my story. How far over can you guys go on that? Pretty far over, okay. I think we'll just put the straw bales in here. The straw bales won't rot. We'll get a little bit further back in. Probably about there is probably good. Set them down on the ground. And boom. Hopefully they don't roll out or do anything crazy, but I think they should be fine. Anyhow, so I get in a foot pursuit with the guy. I have my rifle with me because I was on perimeter, so I wanted to make sure, everything was safe and everything like that. So the guy runs, and I start chasing him, and I'm calling out locations as we're going, and I ended up giving my rifle to the other officer that was with us, and I started chasing him, trying to catch up to him, so I was like, well, maybe I'll be able to catch up to him. Sorry, I need the help screen for this. Transporting position, operating position. There we go. So anyhow, we're running, and then he's probably about a half a block ahead of us, which is the fair ways in a foot pursuit when you're both running as fast as you can. And I'm wearing a full uniform, obviously, and I got all the extra weight and stuff on me as I'm chasing this guy. But he's running from me, so I'm chasing him as fast as I can, and then so he runs behind a house, ducks to the left, and I by the time I ran the extra half a block, I slowed down because one, I don't want to just run behind a house where this guy could be waiting, because one of the things that was an issue, this guy in the past had firearms and other weapons and knives on him when he'd been arrested, and he'd used knives, or not necessarily knives and weapons, but he's used weapons or tried to use weapons against law enforcement. So I was trying to be safe, and I was by myself at that point because I'd outrun the other officer. And so I drew my handgun, and I slowly started checking the area around me to make sure everything was safe. And I slowly checked behind the buildings, make sure he wasn't there. And at that point, I determined that he probably hadn't stopped to hide, and he probably just kept running, which was probably what I would have guessed he would have done anyways. But just to be safe for me, I wasn't going to run around a building and then, get injured or have someone assault me after that. But anyhow, so then we got the whole, all of us are on a manhunt looking for this guy. We're driving around looking for him. Thankfully, he was quite nice and he wore a bright yellow jacket. So it's quite easy to see him. Within about 45 minutes to an hour later, another officer locates him, running down this big hill in town. And then we all start going over there. Oh, I hit the fence. I'm just going to drive through this here to get out. But, so I throw on the lights, throw on the sirens, and start screaming over to that part of town where he's at, which isn't too far away from the original spot, obviously, because he's on foot and we got back in our cars and started looking for him. He starts running down this hill, and then all of a sudden 3 officers are at the bottom of the hill waiting for him, and then he stops running down the hill, and he runs back up the hill, and by the time he got to the top of the hill, there was 3 officers up there now, and then I showed up right after that. So needless to say, we ended up finally getting him into custody. But yeah, when we were doing all that and I was running to go help the other officers when they had found him finally again, I ran up this gravel like road, but there was a chain in front of it, so I had stopped in front of the chain so I could, and then I hopped the gravel. Well, I say hopped. Then I tried to climb past this chain that was over this gravel road, and I ended up falling. My foot caught, so I went flying through the air, and oh gosh, I scraped myself up a little bit. But it was, I made sure I had it on body cam, so that way me and my coworkers all laugh and make fun of me later for it. That's what we do. It's called good police work right there. But yeah, anytime we fall and stuff, we always show each other and laugh and have a good time. That's how we process some of the hard stuff we see. But anywho, so yeah, I thought I'd share that story with you guys. I thought it was kind of a more lighthearted story. But let me see how long have I been talking now? I just want to make sure that we still have time. Okay, yeah, we're still got a little bit of time left before I need to wrap up the episode. So yeah, we're doing good. We'll go grab the last couple loads here, but off of our, and by the way, the header that's over there, it fell off the header trailer there, which is strange, but anyhow, off of our, was it TRITICALE that we harvested? Oh gosh, what's that one right there? Pretty sure it was TRITICALE, wasn't it? TRITICALE, yep, okay. Let me go back in there. We got 199,748 liters, which is incredible, absolutely incredible. So, yeah, 630 is not bad for that. We could start selling that. I mean, we'll probably start selling some of this stuff off in the next episode to start getting some of the cash flow in. But yeah, that was so much we got off of that field. Spelt, I'd like the price to get a little bit above, or at least 600 for spelt. And then where is our linseed over here? 630. I'd take 630 for that too. But yeah, so we got a lot off for our harvest this year. I think what we're going to do as well is, gosh, we need to make obviously some investments. But if we look at in the garage here, this guy's a direct drill seeder, so I think I'm going to hold on to him. He's actually not bad. 3.6 meters, actually not bad at all. But when we look at the size of our fields, such as these 3 fields here, this one is just, it takes I think 30 to 45 minutes for it to do each of these fields, and like 2 hours to do this one. So these ones aren't bad. I might use it to go out there and plant some oilseed radish. I want to get oilseed radish in all these guys, but I also don't want to have to cultivate because it just seems like that's a lot of work in order to get it going. But gosh, what do we have? Let's look at them. We got plenty on tractors. I think we got a good set of tractors for now. We got a good harvester for what we're doing for our farm size and everything like that. Small plow for making just little fields, which is fine. Subsoiler. So yeah, we really don't have. Yeah, we really need like a bigger, either a bigger cultivator or a bigger seeder. Preferably like a direct drill. And I think we talked about it a little bit. The seeder I wanted to get was, so I normally get that. What did I talk about getting? Goodness. I talked about getting this one, didn't I? Yep. And this is a direct drill as well. So that's the one we want to buy. Okay. Yep. That's what we want to get. So yeah, I mean, we might just try to work with our seeder we have, or maybe we can sell some stuff. Maybe maybe in the next episode, while these 2 are getting planted with oilseed radish, I will. Oh, will we have any contracts actually we should be taking? Baling, cultivating. Probably nothing crazy good out there. That's an expensive baling contract. Yeah, nothing crazy that I really want to take. I don't want to do any more baling ones. But yeah, so I think while I have these 2 fields set to a course play where the driver's planting oilseed radish, I might save up or try to get the money to buy that direct drill so we can get this done. And put oilseed down on that. But yeah, I think that'll be a good goal. But anyhow, I think we're going to go and wrap up the episode there. I'll finish getting this stuff done off camera. Again, we're just going to plow under the rest of this straw in here. We're not going to worry about it. So anyhow, if you guys enjoyed the episode, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching.